Hey everyone, welcome back to Endless Money Pits. This is a 2021 Honda CRF300L Rally, and today I'll show you how to replace the hand levers. There's nothing wrong with the factory levers on this bike, but the ones I'm installing are adjustable, they're shorter, and they're a visual upgrade. This is a pretty simple job, and the procedure will be the same for other brands of levers, so let's get to it. Here are the tools that I used for this job. Socket wrench, 10mm socket, and an 8mm socket. For this job I also needed medium strength thread locker, waterproof grease, a rag, and a set of hand levers. There are links in the description for everything I used. Starting on the right side, I loosened the front brake lever bracket to tilt it for better access to the lever. Remove this 10mm nut and washer, then remove the 10mm bolt. The factory handguard and brake lever should easily come off. Use a rag to clean out the old grease and apply some new waterproof grease before installing the new brake lever. Add a little grease to the shoulder of this bolt too, but don't grease the threads. I won't be reinstalling the factory handguards on this bike, but if you are, now's the time. Reinstall the washer and 10mm nut. Make sure not to over-tighten the nuts or bolts. Tilt the lever back into the correct orientation and tighten its two 8mm bolts. On the clutch side, we need to remove the mirror first. To remove the factory mirrors, lift up on this rubber boot to expose the hardware underneath. This is reverse thread. This one's not. The nut on top has reverse threads, so it loosens by turning clockwise. The one below it has normal threads. The factory handguard on the left side has a bracket connected to this bolt, so we'll need to remove it completely. Remove the 10mm nut, washer, and handguard. Now remove the bolt. Flip the clutch lever over and detach it from the cable like this. By the way, you can now support the channel by purchasing this awesome design, available in a t-shirt, long sleeve, and a hoodie, and in a bunch of different colors as well. Check for a link in the description below. Clean out this side with a rag and re-grease it just like before, then connect and install the new clutch lever. Reinstall the washer and 10mm nut. Adjust the orientation and reinstall the factory handguard if applicable. Make sure the levers are operating smoothly and positioned the way you want them, and reinstall the mirror. This is an aftermarket mirror that I installed in a previous video, and I used some thread locker to keep it tight, but the factory mirror doesn't need thread locker because it has a lock nut. Just don't forget that the lock nut has reverse threads. Check to make sure that the clutch lever still has the proper amount of free play in it, and adjust it if necessary. If you want to adjust the distance between the levers and the hand grips, these ones have little adjustment bolts here, but some levers have different designs for the way they adjust. It's also worth mentioning that depending on which levers you buy, this rubber guard may need to be trimmed. Don't forget to check out my other videos before you go. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe for more of the best DIY videos on the internet. And until next time, just keep throwing money at it.